And we're back with another episode of the Keep It Pushing podcast. This one's special because this one's after hours. Hell yeah, dude. How are you guys, man?
Good, man.
Chilling, dude. Dude, we're watching the Laker game, and I wanted to start at the Lakers. That Luka trade, bro.
What?
Crazy, man.
What do you think that does for us, bro?
Oh, man. It gives a lot of hope now, right?
Yeah, right?
Because we were down, dude. Like,
were we?
I didn't see no future in us winning anything, you know?
I did not see us getting Luka. Like,
that came out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah, I could have seen some other shit happening, you know? Like,
For
there was talks of like Trae Young for years, you feel me? The talks that Lonzo Ball might even come back, you know? And we just need a point guard.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I legit had to like do one of these.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Luka?
I literally was like, why the fuck would you trade Luka to the Lakers?
Yeah.
Bro.
That didn't make sense to me. Like, I had to really look at it and be like, it's Luka.
I thought it was Photoshop for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, type.
news.
I had to check like to see if it was a credible source on Instagram.
Yeah, I
and
thought
shit.
they got hacked or some shit like that.
Yeah, something,
Yeah.
bro. Something.
Like,
something.
it did not feel real.
That's their star player, bro. Like, come on. Like,
Bro, and
your
so,
franchise.
franchise.
So
Yeah,
now it's
for
like you're
real.
trying to build a team around Kyrie, but you know how Kyrie is. He's cool, but you know he comes with shit behind the scenes that it's like, you know, eventually he's going to leave. He's not a guy you could build a franchise around for years. You know what I'm saying? Like multiple teams have tried, none have succeeded. So I don't think you build a fucking team around Kyrie and Klay fucking Thompson that's on his way out. You know what I mean?
That age is a factor too. It just doesn't, like, he's 26. Like,
Bro.
that's your future. Literally your future, bro.
yeah.
I was telling him earlier that the Mavericks were issuing refunds to season tickets.
right?
tickets
What I
holders,
say?
yeah.
I told this guy, I told him, hey, man, like, a lot of people are just buying tickets just to go watch Luka. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
So you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. And if you're a Mavericks fan, you thought this was your Kobe, bro.
Right?
That was your Kobe.
I
That
think
was
so.
yeah.
Man,
Bro, are you
dominating,
kidding me?
dude.
Bro,
Look at the stats.
Yeah.
alone.
And he had the toughest road to the finals last year than the Celtics did. He faced tougher teams. You feel
Oh
me?
my God.
Like
Okay.
way tougher teams, bro. I'm
Complete teams.
and fucking folded on me. You feel me? And
Okay,
kept
so that's
going,
my
you know?
question now.
Yeah.
Do you think they traded him because of that? Because he didn't go any further after the finals? Or was it a dumb trade? Or like, was it beef? There's a lot of things that everybody's saying with the general manager. You
The
know?
speculation was that he was fat and they were over it. That's kind of like the whole thing.
Yeah, come on.
Well, the finals, he got cooked.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
defensively.
saying? Yeah, is what I'm
like,
saying.
I just saw highlights where it was like Jason Tatum was like doing simple moves, getting by,
Right.
and all he's doing is kind of like swiping.
But come on, I feel like he didn't have no help. You know?
Yeah.
He was carrying the team, right?
yeah,
What you
it's-
think? I always tell you that. Like, man, Luka, man, was doing the whole thing.
But all I could think of is that Western Conference in the locker where he's holding a beer.
And then the president.
Yeah. It's all over social media, too. They're
Yeah.
thinking because
Taking
that's
the
the
beer out.
cause.
That kind of just tells me
The conspiracy start, you know?
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
they
taking
just
the
had
beer
like
out of somebody's
tension,
hand.
probably.
Probably. I don't know, but you don't get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
dude.
You
That
don't.
guy,
Hell
that-
no. No
And for
matter what
Anthony
beef you
Davis
have,
and
right?
a couple picks, like Anthony Davis, low key only has a couple more good years. You know how bigs get, they knees start going bad. They ain't got the touch. You know,
Bro, that it's shocking.
Bro.
It's shocking.
Bro.
How do you like? He bought a $15 million home.
Yeah.
Because he knew, like, it was like in his head, it's like, I'm here for life.
damn that.
He said it in interviews.
Dog,
He had a
pissed me
future with the Dallas Mavericks.
Dog. And to find out that the next day, maybe you had the movers in, couches finally put in, and you get traded, dog.
And you get traded,
What?
bro? I'm
15 M's?
flipping the couches, dude. I'd be so pissed off. But lucky for us, we got him.
Yeah.
we got
That's-
that other big Mike Williams. His
Mark.
name?
Hey.
Is it Mark or Mike?
I'm not sure. One
know,
or the other.
Shout out to our staff, you know? Cause
Yeah,
man,
Rob
come on,
Pelinka's
man.
cooking.
Yeah, come
Bro,
on, man.
Bro, it's funny because me and Angel did a podcast just a couple weeks ago. That wasn't our first. No,
That was the first one.
No, was it with Teddy? I think we were talking about being a Laker fan and how it just takes the soul out of you and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we were
It
just a
brings it
couple
back.
weeks ago, bro, just talking about how like my soul is drained as a Laker fan at the time. You know, it's like
just
LeBron's old as fuck. AD is our only guy. You know,
I
and
felt the same way. Me and you say that being a Laker fan, I felt the same way. He
bro,
felt the same way, no future.
Yeah,
You know?
bro.
No joy. No joy in the team, no that team.
The
Bro, you
most-
remember-
Sorry, no, go ahead.
Do you remember the flags in the fucking car?
Oh, bro. When
Oh,
we
yeah,
made
man.
the Western
You know what I'm
Conference
saying?
Finals a
Right.
couple years ago, I bought one specifically to have that nostalgia feeling of like, the Lakers are in the fucking playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real, dude.
Yeah, dude. My dad was a big funny story. My dad was a big like jersey guy. He just liked jerseys and shit, you know. So he would wear a bunch of jerseys. He'd get me a bunch of jerseys, and he's Cuban, so he didn't really know how serious sports are out here, you know. And this dude fucking bought me a Celtic jersey, bro.
So he was a collector, man. Is that why? That's where you get your collecting
probably,
from?
you know, because he would wear his shit though. Like he wouldn't put nothing up. He would wear it, you know.
All
type
right.
shit. He was one of those
Shit.
guys,
But his dad
That
would
was
have
a-
some shit.
he had a
dog.
jersey. He had a fire collection.
He was a real collector. Then he didn't wear it.
Like he wasn't like a collector of like it was bullshit. Like nah, he knew. Like he'd pull it out and be like, check this one out though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And he wasn't.
He knew what he had.
Yeah.
He's not a brand guy. He was just like a texture. I'm telling you, he's Cuban, so he doesn't know. He's just a texture and a quality type guy. Like if he feeling it and he looking at the tag and like it looked nice, you know, and
for sure.
he'll take it. But he put a fucking Celtic jersey on me, bro. And we were in the finals playing the fucking Celtics. And his car breaks
Oh, that's
down, my
good.
boy.
That's-
And I get out the car to fucking push, and I can't even remember. I'm young, bro. And I'm pushing the car, and people, hey, fuck you, buddy, piece of shit, you know, like, and I'm fucking like 11 years old pushing
All
his
along,
car.
they know he's not. They don't even know he's a fan.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know what the fuck I'm wearing either, you know. But that's when there was pride in the city for being a Laker
For
fan,
real,
dog, and it
for
feels
real.
like that's back, you know.
I mean,
With this, right? With this trade.
With this, yeah, with everything that just went on these past couple
I mean,
weeks,
just look at the Dodgers.
bro. There's pride there.
Dodgers.
There's
Forget
pride
about
there.
it.
Come on.
I almost
Yeah.
shed a tear watching that stuff.
Forget about it.
Yeah,
That there is no more pride than like the Dodgers winning the World
And that was
Series.
just historic for us too, man. Because
Yeah.
man, we were doing bad
bad. And you
for
know,
a long time.
You know what I love about our championships? It's they've always come at a time where like the city felt like it needed it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the city
That
felt like even the 2021 the Lakers, you feel me?
Yeah.
And the Dodgers, it was like, bro, the city was so dead and shit was just like going downhill. Businesses were closing.
COVID,
People were
fucking depressed.
People losing their homes, depressed, and then you get a championship and you're just like, hell yeah. You know, the city feels like
For
it
real.
has some life, bro, you know? So, and it sucks. It's unfortunate for the cities that go X amount of time without being, and like, imagine being a fucking Cowboy fan, bro.
Oh my.
Like, you don't even, like, you know,
I got a lot of cowboy homies.
I got a lot of
you know
Cowboy
what I
that
mean?
are homies that are gonna be mad at me as well. But dude, imagine being that. Like, you can't make shit. You always right there, but then you're not right there, and you know, like. But luckily, we've always been a city of championships, so championships bring life into the city. But bro, imagine being one of those cities.
But we were just like them, bro. They had the funding. They got the money, you know.
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
management. Come
Yeah.
on, they
Yeah.
could pull strings. They're a popular team. Who doesn't want to go to the Cowboys?
Bro,
you know.
it's not our fault that the fucking Charlotte Hornets traded away Kobe Bryant. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like,
It was destiny.
because obviously he's a franchise guy. He'd have stayed a Hornet, you know, or the Sixers and or whatever, you know. But yeah, man,
I think the Lakers pulled some strings for that. Maybe, you know.
oh yeah, they had.
we
to.
needed that. Yeah.
There had to be a couple behind the scene phone calls, man. There's a conspiracy on TikTok where it's like the NBA is a dying market, which I agree. The NBA is just not what it used to be, and it's going downhill. So they're saying that the move for Luka to the Lakers was because the Lakers one of the biggest organizations financially, you know, and they can attract the viewers and all that shit.
Right.
So they're saying that it was like something that was,
was like
a chess-
pre-plotted.
It was a chess move, you know what I mean, to try to get more viewership to the NBA. More people are prone to be Laker fans just off top because we're LA, we're a big fucking city. We got the biggest fucking dick of all these fucking other sports teams.
I mean, come
you know
on,
what
we're
I'm
the
saying?
Lakers, though. You gotta say
Yeah,
that.
we're the
I don't
fucking
see
Lakers.
myself being a team like what, like you know, like you said, like the New Orleans Pelicans. You
Yeah,
feel me?
like, when you're
You
a
know what I
kid, you
mean?
don't dream about being a fucking Pelican. If you
That's
want to
what
play
I'm
in the NBA.
saying.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You dream about being a Laker or a Celtic,
and management
or, you know,
made that happen
or a
'cause of the
Bull.
stars,
You know what I
Nick-
mean?
Nick-
A Nick, yeah.
I
yeah.
think
A Heat. The Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler thing is crazy. He's in the Warriors now. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Why don't you like
Hey, man,
I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't think it's gonna work. He has too
Yeah.
big of a fucking ego, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not. The guy can play basketball. I've never been a fan of his attitude. I'm just, and that doesn't allow me to be a
I
fan.
like Jimmy Butler.
You
bro.
like Jimmy Butler?
He would have came to the Lakers. I would have been happy.
I think he got to go overseas.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
Honestly.
Miami, he was man, dude.
Get his ass up out of here, dude.
I don't
Yeah.
know that.
He's not meeting that criteria for
Hey,
professional.
Bro.
Pat Riley was about his shit though. Pat Riley was not gonna let him walk for no bullshit. He
Yeah.
ultimately won that trade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wiggins,
facts.
He had to.
like, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. He had to. He wasn't
to.
gonna let him walk for no bullshit.
Yeah.
like that was crazy.
It's
I was
dirty
like-
how they did him, and they kind of just suspended
But-
him. But it's cool that they traded him away.
But you
and
know
gave him
what?
he
At the end of the
wanted.
day, like in a business aspect too, it's like the players can't have it all either. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
especially when you're just being a brat, bro,
Yeah.
because it's like, we've gone to finals. We've fucking been there before. You haven't been able to execute. I mean, you played your part, but bro, they've had the pieces time and time and time and time and
You know,
time again.
so-
It's not a Jimmy Butler problem. It's a fucking Bame Adebayo and fucking Tyler, fucking Hero, it's not Jimmy Butler. So that is dirty, but he was acting like a diva too.
So it's like, why should I reward
Yeah.
that?
Why the fuck would I want to work with a diva? I don't want, that was a crazy situation. KD is apparently leaving the Suns.
For what?
That's like talks. Like he was supposed to go back to the Warriors.
He didn't want it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently he was
rejected
like,
the
nah.
offer.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah,
want to.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in the Phoenix. I think they're just trying to get something fresh. Bradley Beal. You know what's crazy is Bradley Beal's one of the only players left with a no trade clause,
Wow.
and he just didn't want to go nowhere.
He didn't want to go nowhere. Yeah, that's cool. Why? You had your life and shit. I'd feel uncomfortable in the locker room though. Like, I gotta go to work. Like people know I
Just get me the fuck out.
I'm like, well, they don't want me here. You know what I mean? Type shit. So yeah.
I mean, if I was one of those players, the only thing that'll move me was the money.
Yeah.
That's like, hey, there's a better
and
Yeah.
apparently
pay
speaking
grade
of
over
money,
here.
Huh?
Bigger
the
market.
Warriors.
Yeah.
The Warriors were not gonna take that trade unless they knew that Jimmy Butler was gonna resign. Yeah. That's why he like immediately after he had that 2-year extension.
Oh, wow.
Like we don't want no bullshit. Like actually resign with us.
You see, that looks like a very plotted deal right there. Not like the Luca one. The Luca just came out of
the
nowhere,
Luke-
bro,
that
right?
GM is ballsy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
dude.
think-
Like you gotta like question all this stuff, right? Like, what did you do? You know?
I think the laziness was a big part. Like it was like one of those things where it's like nobody talks about it, but everybody in the room knows.
yeah.
And something tells me that GM was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna just make this move because I feel like people are gonna try to stop me.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
I
one of
don't-
those fuck
yeah.
it situations.
Like maybe it was the right move for them, but like hindsight, I don't think it's gonna. Like I think short term, if they can get a championship to Dallas within the next 2 years, cool, it worked out.
Yeah.
But I think ultimately, if Luka were to re-sign here for long term, it's gonna be ugly for the NBA. And it's gonna be a lot of fuck you from us.
Yeah, man.
LA's
Yeah.
gonna be a top for a while.
Yeah.
So
we
do you
are,
see that? Because Luca, you see the potential in Luca, right? Because he's hard, but the people are calling him that he was fat, that he was getting lazier.
He doesn't look fat or lazy.
See what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
think that was all
Maybe
cap.
the lack of effort or that first step to be a defender, but I think like that motivation of you guys traded me because like
Yeah, he was kind of hot.
Okay,
that's
watch
what that's
this.
what Wally says. He's like, hey, like,
You
I
see it in
think
his
he's gonna
face,
come
bro.
in mad because of the trade.
Yeah.
He didn't
Hey,
want to
but-
go.
Yeah.
But it could very well like also be shitty. Like,
Right.
I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying.
He's not gonna. I know where his reaction's gonna be before I say this, but like my Saints, they got Derek Carr, very similar.
Fucking dog shit.
Very similar, very similar situation with the Raiders, where the Raiders just kind of got rid of him and pointed him to be like the bad
But
guy.
that's completely different.
No, what I was
because
gonna say-
Luca's actually good and Derek Carr's shit.
Yeah, man. I had so
Derek
much
Carr
hope,
shit.
because I'm a Raider fan. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like man,
You're a
bro.
Raider guy?
Hell
I didn't know
you
this
do.
about
Yeah.
you. Dude. You know what? That fits a profile.
Of course, right? No, man, I mean that's the first team I started seeing in the '90s. You know, this
Yeah.
was like the late '90s already,
And they
we
were popular at the
then,
time.
and we're trash now. Though, so but come on, man. Like you can't lose. When you pick a team to me, you just stick to that team.
You stick
I
to the
guess,
team,
you know?
yeah.
They made some good moves though.
Huh?
Recently,
Yeah,
they
come
made some
on,
good
man.
moves.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the coach?
Pete
Carroll.
Pete Carroll. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna be
dude.
really, really good.
If you're a
for them, though.
USC fan and a Raider fan, like you,
That's-
you,
does
looked,
it-
out,
this guy
you
right
looked out on two
Right?
lanes.
Does it
That's
matter
okay.
though that he's like old already, or like is he?
No, he's a
like,
good
you
football
know,
Older
player.
to better.
you
Look
think?
at Bill Belichick, man. He was fucking.
Oh man, that's Bill Belichick.
80 years
bro.
old.
Yeah.
About Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know.
That's OG right there.
I
Like
will
on the
say-
top, Bill Belichick is here. You know, Pete
Yeah.
Carroll's here. Even though Pete Carroll's great though.
Shit, yeah.
I think the Raiders is the ultimate test because he didn't. He
Pete Carroll won a natty, right?
he won a natty and a Super
So
Bowl.
now Bill Belichick is trying to achieve what Pete Carroll already done, and
Okay.
Pete Carroll won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
So Bill Belichick
see what I'm
won,
saying? He's big.
won multiple. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things
Yeah.
where like on the greatness scale, obviously Bill Belichick's better because he fucking had Tom Brady, and he had all those rings and like
The
they were the
storyline.
cream of the crop. You know what I mean? And Bill Belichick proved that he cannot do it without Brady, and Brady proved that he can do it without Bill Belichick. You know, so it's proved basically that Tom Brady led that team to what the fuck they were. You know what I mean?
Pete Carroll, the ultimate test is the Raiders, just because he left the Seahawks when they were on the down already.
Yeah.
Like,
He knew
Russell
it.
Wilson wasn't
He
really
knew it.
doing it.
He knew
yeah,
it.
he left
Yeah.
at the perfect moment.
Exactly.
Because he wasn't given another opportunity like to get another quarterback or anything like that, I think. So I think going into the Raiders as a fresh start could be a good test for him. And I think it could end out well. At least playoffs. I think playoffs are in your future.
I hope so.
If they get a solid quarterback, like if
Yeah.
they were to land, I don't think they will, but if they landed Shador and had some cool shit like that, that'll work out for them, you know. But I don't think they'll land it.
Even a Daniel Jones, if they flirted with that.
But they could have and they didn't. They needed him.
But at the time, like, I don't know.
At the time,
like-
what? You didn't have nobody.
Well, I feel like Tom Brady's way more active now. Like,
Oh well,
active
that
role.
part. But at the time, you could have picked him up. You didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? But I saw you smoking over there, dude. Where you smoking on? Some OGs.
Some OG, man, always, man.
Dude, I wanted to try you because I wanted to ask you. I wanted it to lead into this conversation since you're obviously older than I am,
For sure.
and you've obviously have smoked weed throughout the years. What do you feel like to date has been the biggest of weed? Like, was it the chronic era when you like, or was it
Well, fuck.
or Kush,
When I first
dude?
started smoking, it was nickel bags, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like it was just some stress, bro. Like,
do you remember
some
that?
Mexican weed, you know,
Yeah.
some grave, you know.
Do you remember that stuff when we worked at the shop together?
Yeah.
That fucking $3 grab thing. Dude?
Hey, yeah, remember it was a
Dude.
big ass jar, you
Dude,
know.
it was a big bro. That shit was so.
And I remember I was
bad.
like, wow, how am I gonna sell this, dude?
Bro, you had to break. You had,
Yeah,
you
and
had to
that's-
break it like a fucking bag of ice.
It was a brick, bro. It was like a Mexican brick, bro.
Yeah,
like, yeah,
dude.
for real, bro. Like,
It was that compressed?
fucking.
yeah, it was compressed, dude.
Yeah.
It was
Bro,
some stress,
it
dude.
was
Like, it had to be.
terrible.
Or
No,
Arizona, maybe.
We
or
used to give it
something.
to somebody in the area that would help us like clean up and stuff. You
Yeah.
know? And that must have gave that poor man headaches.
I think it was pretty good, dude.
I never-
like I
I
said,
never
I
tried it.
started on that. You know,
Yeah,
you guys were like probably a little younger, so you guys started like what, Kush probably? Or
It was
something?
already that.
Yeah,
the
it was
first
already
time-
that,
yeah,
right?
The first time I smoked.
Chronic,
was
you
already
guys probably
Kush.
Chronic was out already. you
Yeah, I
know?
never smoked
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, but it, like all the experiences was good to me being a pothead, I guess.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, dude. Through the years.
Because when I first smoked stress, it was still good to me.
Yeah.
But then I tasted Chronic and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it trippy seeing like before like where you sketched out smoking and shit? Like was it one of those things where like the cops?
Oh yeah, with the law.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like back in the day.
Yeah,
where
back then it
like-
wasn't so,
yeah.
you know,
It was a
slap on the wrist type stuff.
type
like,
stuff. Yeah.
even though it still was like that.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna arrest you for no bud like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
over an ounce, you know?
Yeah.
That's always been the law.
Yeah.
Like weed since 94, 96, I think it's been like some type of legal like activity into that.
Yeah.
But other
like,
than that, I think it was decriminalized, you know? So
it started
in the 90s or something,
you
yeah.
know, and then early 2000s.
it wasn't like
medicinal.
when, man, in the 70s and the 60s when they were like, oh yeah, they're
Oh,
banging
yeah,
you
bro,
up.
I
you
bet
know?
that was- I
but
wonder
it
what
was
the world
always
was like
trouble,
back
like smoking in the cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If the police catch you,
Yeah.
or being in the street getting caught with that,
Yeah.
like, you know,
That's crazy.
that was
bro.
the dangers.
That's crazy. Man.
They'll give you a little lesson, you know?
Yeah.
I've always appreciated like our generation.
Yeah.
Because we got to see like the switch to a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, like where it's like what the like weed, like we saw that where weed was like almost taboo.
Right.
To where it's like socially acceptable. Now,
Exactly.
you get me? Or even just like not having Wi-Fi and now having Wi-Fi. Like
And
our
just
generation's
becoming
interesting.
being big market, bro. Like,
Yeah.
look at this, you know? Like,
Bro, and I don't.
Come
It's
on.
funny you say Wi-Fi because I don't remember. Like, I couldn't tell you.
you don't remember wired internet?
Like, no, I remember, but I don't remember when I started
Dial-up?
like using the internet daily. Like when it became a thing.
I remember like the early days when I started using
Because it was
internet.
like slowly but surely. Like some dude came in here earlier and he was telling us like. No, it was a woman actually, but she was telling us that she Ubered here from a self-driving car. And I'm like, I told her,
Right.
I was like, fuck, imagine the Wi-Fi goes out. She's like, you think that has something to do? I was like,
Yeah.
it has
to.
to, right?
has to.
Like it has to.
You gotta
Or
have
like a
Wi-Fi to
cell
control.
tower goes down.
like the newest conspiracy theory is that maybe it's just a conspiracy theory I'm pushing, actually.
Yeah, fuck it. Here we
but no,
are.
the conspiracy is that our next war is going to be cyber.
Yeah.
And people are predicting it to be China. You know what I mean? So imagine if there's a cyber war where just, this is what comes to mind, where like just the Wi-Fi goes out, dog.
You guys will be devastated, right?
Bro, imagine
I say you guys, you feel me?
cell phone,
I say you
Wi-Fi
guys.
gone.
Oh,
This is Wi-Fi alone.
Just the Wi-Fi alone. I can get anywhere in the city without a map, but
Same.
Right.
people that need a map, imagine you don't know where you're going no more and it's over. Because I just know Normandy to 10 to that way.
Normandy and
Bro,
Weston.
I know that if I gotta go to 135th, I could take Normandy all the way down to it.
You know? Routes.
You know what I mean?
Routes.
Routes that cut here,
Yeah.
there, right there, through there. You know, but if people need it, it's like,
Yeah.
bro, imagine
like we
this
wouldn't
fuck.
talk until we got here, type shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like that movie that we were talking about on our previous podcast with DTB. I forgot, but it's the movie about the end of the world, dude, where the cars, like Tesla cars, start auto driving themselves and they just start crashing and shit,
Okay.
bro. And there's
Yeah.
like mass destruction. It's like, bro, imagine that.
Yeah, like somebody, like all these the hackers, they can
Yeah.
hack into stuff, and
Hack into shit.
you know.
And the Wi-Fi's gone,
And,
And
these
just
cars
drive
are all
your
going
stuff.
all electric too. So it's
Bro,
like,
that's sketchy.
We're
That's
trying
sketchy.
to. I don't know.
I don't
man.
like it.
I don't think
I
it
think we're
gets
still
there.
years away from that.
It freaks me out.
People love gas.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw
There's a lot of money. I think there's more money in gas than in electric. So I think big companies will try
There's
to make a
nothing
big
like
push.
pumping your gas and then get it up out of there
Bro. And there's
what I'm
also
saying?
knowing.
instead of sitting there docked. You
And
know,
there's also-
like you're a fucking
Dude, and there's nothing
like
like
you're an
knowing
iPhone.
that I'm on E, but there's a gas station.
Yeah,
right here,
right.
you know? Like imagine I can't find a fucking charger. My shit's on 2-3 miles, and I'm
Right?
I'm liable.
It's
You
like a
know,
whole
I'm
10
always
miles.
Like people are like us, like how you said that. Like, come on, we would have been dead already.
Yeah, bro,
like,
my
that battery
car-
would have died.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if
gone.
you guys remember, like maybe within the last 2 years, we had like some crazy, like almost hurricane type rains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where it snowed up where I was living at
Yeah.
the time. and shit.
Yeah.
So during that shit, I was on the freeway and I saw a Tesla fucking like spin out of control, but also try to get itself back on the control. That shit scared me. Just
Yeah.
the movements it was doing. I was like, bro, if I was
Oh,
the driver, I'd
sliding.
freak the fuck out.
Yeah, slide.
Like
dude.
that shit was like, skirt, skirt, skirt.
Yeah, slide. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm also like I like to push the envelope. So if it's like 20 miles, I
Dog.
But then it'll get to 10 and it'll jump to like
Jesse-
4, and you like,
Jesse would pick me up in high school, like, cause I went to like a fucking school all far. Bro, he would be riding on E every time.
Every
And
time.
I
Every time.
I have to have my gas tank full now because he used to give me anxiety.
bro. And then, but
That's
it
the
was when
E-champion.
$5 would get you something. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
$5.
$5.
Hey,
We're
so-
going.
gallons.
We're going to the
Yeah.
mall. We're going home, and then
He
we're
knows
doing
the
our
struggle.
thing, you know what I mean?
Quarter.
You know what I mean? So
Dude.
it was when $5 would get you a lot.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, that's why I'm not so on board on that electric car stuff because
Yeah.
I hate pumping gas. Like, you know, it's not that I don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
bro.
even if I have money or not, I just hate pumping gas,
Yeah.
dude.
Bro, I could have
I just
the
want to
act
roll.
of,
Yeah.
I can have. You know what my biggest struggle is? I can fill the tank, but I don't.
Right.
I just don't want to.
Neither do I. I'm not a full tank type of guy. You know?
Dude, same. Like, let me just get 35.
While he
40
fills
now.
up.
You're a filler upper?
While he
Yeah.
fills up.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm a filler.
You're a
upper.
filler
I'm a
upper?
Yeah,
filler
you fill
upper.
up, right?
I've gotten
20 minutes.
I've gotten to the point. I've gotten to the point of adulthood where like I know like I'm gonna fill up twice a week.
I need to.
You know, like yeah.
And I'm more like,
I'm gonna fill it up.
We'll see.
Visit the
Let's see. Let's see.
like, we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll
Because
see how
you know
it
what? I guess I hate the act of pumping gas too.
Okay.
That like I look at it like if I put $20 and then mind you, $20 doesn't get you shit now.
Keep coming back.
But I gotta keep going back. I
But you
gotta
know what?
full. I'll see you Friday.
But I'm also a stop by snack type of guy. You know what I mean? So I don't mind because I know I'm gonna be back for a snack in a couple days. Anyways,
Yeah, that's the only reason I
that'd
go
be
to
dangerous.
Argos for the
That'd be
AM
dangerous for
PM.
me.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm cool, or you know,
Grab a flizzy.
I'm
Hey,
like,
who
a,
do- hey, hey,
yo.
hey, gas station wise, who got the best food? Is it 7-Eleven?
Arco, man, I just said
Arco?
AM,
I was about to say
AM,
probably.
PM for me, bro.
AM?
I
Okay.
get the little rib sandwich. You feel me?
They got
the
some breakfast
cheeseburgers.
sandwiches.
Oh yeah, they got
They got the
they got the
breakfast
corn
sandwiches.
dogs, the balls. You feel
That's
me?
living life on the edge.
7-Eleven.
right?
Nah, hell no.
Yeah, that's living
Them
life
gas
on the
station
edge,
breakfasts from AMP.
It's good on the
Yeah,
go,
I
man.
know.
Like, you know.
I don't know. We've had some sketchy breakfasts out of town where it's like, there was that one spot we always hit on the way back from Vegas, that burrito spot. What's it
From
called?
Vegas.
That shit is sketchy.
Which one?
I don't remember. Fuck, I hate that I don't remember shit.
Those taquitos from 7-Eleven will fuck you up.
No, don't do that. Don't
bro,
do that.
bro.
Don't do that.
That's
dangerous.
That's why I agree with the AMPM because like I never had problems there. But
AMPM
You had
is
problems
fire.
there? You had problems there? Never-
Jesse and I used to go to Circle K when we used to work for FedEx.
Yeah.
You know what I like
that
about
was
AMPM?
dangerous, yeah.
It has the little date on it of the time and shit.
Oh,
that
that's
it's
cool.
made.
That's cool.
So like eat before, eat after, stuff like that.
Yeah, that fucking 7-Eleven hot dog, you don't know how long it's been in there just rotisserie. And sometimes you brought me one, he was like, oh, it was the last one. And in my head, I thought, I was like, how long has this bitch been
It was there for a
sitting in
while.
there? I'm sure it had just been cooking and shit and it's off.
We got it down to a system with like some 7-Eleven owners
that
in
was
Duarte.
fire. That was fire.
Bro, to the point where like when we got there, the pizza was fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
I'm
that
not going to
shit-
lie. 7-Eleven pizza is good.
Yeah.
Anywhere. And like that you go in
Anywhere in
the country,
the United
not the country,
States.
well, like
Yeah.
Now
the
they do
States.
like full on
Yeah.
pizzas and shit
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
like you could ask for a whole pizza and it's going
Yeah.
to be fresh.
Little Caesars changed the game with that.
Yeah, they
The
did.
$5.
They were the
$5,
initial.
yeah.
They were the
hot
initial.
and readies.
Oh my god, hot and ready's, dude. If I had $1, it's like
Oh, what? You know how many pizza parties pool parties we had at my house?
Yeah.
And
It's
with
just-
nothing but
'cause
Little
these-
Caesars.
Yeah, nothing but
That's
Little
what-
Caesars. That cardboard has pizza.
Man, for real. I was just thinking
That
that,
was a
dude.
big day for
It's
it.
cardboard, dude.
Dude, the
Cardboard.
deep dish they do is pretty good.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
The deep dish is fire.
I haven't tried it.
You haven't tried it? No, I haven't. I want to go to Philly and try pizza. Or is that New York? New York's the
York.
spot for
New
pizza.
York, New York, man. I've been seeing all that stuff on TikTok, dude, and I just want to go over there.
Hey,
Yeah,
to the
man.
delis, to the pizzerias, and all that
Oh,
stuff.
what's the dude that does it, man?
Which one?
Fuck, he does the bodega sandwich, and then he does something.
the
and
Aki
then
way?
you,
Oh, the Aki
yeah, the
way.
Aki way.
Aki way.
What's his
Bro,
slogan?
Never,
I forget
never,
his-
never.
never.
Don't forget
And he starts with the
never,
sure,
never.
sure. That fool, come on, he became famous, bro.
Yeah, I want to get my fucking bread up and go see Moses, the jeweler. Huh?
Oh,
But
bro.
dude, but I hear you gotta fucking like book him, and then like
You gotta make your whole
you
trip
gotta,
about
you gotta
him.
make the whole trip, the day at least about
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that'd be cool.
I would
like
love
his
to
shit.
get my shit fucking
Yeah, from
like his
those.
jewelry.
Yeah, that's just tight, man. But
What's a good pizza that you guys like here, though?
good
what's your-
question. What's the one up
what's your
that way to the
go-to?
right?
Oh, I know it.
Brick.
No. Oh, is it brick?
Okay, so you like the new chains and stuff like that.
That one's really good. And the Pizza Hut we have locally here.
Yeah. I like Pizza Hut. That's what we
Pizza
ordered.
Hut, yeah.
Yeah.
But this
It's
one's like
different right
right?
here. It's
It
more
comes
fresh
hot.
right here.
Oh, yeah?
the wing. Oh yeah, they take care of us here. Yeah.
That's the go-to, though. But for us, it's all time. We go to Shakey's.
Oh, dude.
Those mojos.
Yeah.
That's what when we worked at the shops, you always pick the best food.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
give you that.
Oh,
I'll give you
for
that.
real,
Yeah,
huh?
I give you that. I remember what was that one spot I used to drive through?
I was always the one like, what are we gonna eat? You guys were asking me. And shit.
Yeah. Fuck, it was it. They have a spot right by your dad's house, dude. They do the burritos. I don't know. It starts with an A, dude. There was one in like I don't know, it was like Compton, was it?
Alondros?
No, it's not.
Rondas.
Yeah, I think it was.
They did like a burrito situation that was bomb. Fuck, man. But it was like, I think it was like a pulled pork or a pulled beef situation. Pulled beef, maybe.
Yeah, I think.
Dude, there's one on
I
fucking.
think it's Ramona's. He's talking
Dude, there's one
about.
Ramona's.
Yeah, Ramona's, bro. That's
that
what we used to
place
eat a
was
lot. Huh?
Fire,
we
dude.
did used to always get
Ramona's.
that.
Yeah, I knew
because it was one in Gardena.
Yeah, Gardena. Yeah.
The original one is in South Central.
Yeah,
It's on
yeah.
San Pedro.
That's on San Pedro. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
right
to
by-
us, yeah. But the factory and the store right there is in Gardena.
They were both bomb though.
Yeah, hell
They were
yeah.
they were both bomb.
Hey, yeah, I got it. I was like with an A though, but
Yeah,
I was like,
but the ending, and then that's the original Fat Burger, no? Right there on Normandy, is that the original one?
On Western.
On
I
Western. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
That was the
yeah.
Pizza's just great. Is it heirloom pizza that you were talking about?
Heirloom.
Oh,
That
okay.
place
Yeah,
is really
that
good.
place is pretty good. I personally lately I've been loving Prince Street.
Always. I
That's-
just had it. I just had it.
Bro, that stuff is good.
Man, just because I was on, like I'm saying, that TikTok shit, man, I'd be right there looking at that stuff, and I look at it, I'm like, damn, man, I need to try a pizza with hot honey now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
Prince
really
Street
good.
has hot honey on the side.
Are you a
And
pineapple
just-
on pizza guy?
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think only Italians have a problem with that, right?
I think like
Yeah.
traditional
Or traditional
like,
people that
whoever
know
look at
about pizza.
traditional like it's pizza.
But they also have a
This
problem with
pizza, you can
breaking
put
the
whatever
spaghetti.
on it, bro.
Huh?
With breaking the spaghetti when you boil it. I don't know. Have you ever made spaghetti?
Mulberry's
you know
pizza's
what?
pretty
I
good.
didn't
Small
know that was
berries.
like a thing. Like a people.
And that's the
bothered
quick
by that.
spot. You know, you get a slice
Italians
right in
like
there.
really
Yeah.
don't like it.
Ah.
Like did you guys
Yeah.
know that they don't like when you break the spaghetti?
No.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's like a
Yeah,
really like. don't
it's
do
all
that.
like tradition and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
bro, that's
Bro.
crazy.
They
I would
don't
love
put
to go to
pineapple
Italy.
on. Like we're real Italians, I guess.
I would love to
I
go
feel
to
like
Italy.
you'd love New York. I want to go to Italy.
Yeah,
New York
New
is
York
good,
is-
man. I love New York. Yeah.
It's really like, bro, just the culture of like every borough, like it's fucking dope. Like,
And I went to probably like 3 maybe. I was
Yeah.
Every borough.
Yeah,
like I kicked it like, what was it? It was in Brooklyn. There were certain spots that were like, not the best. And then I went to like the nicer part, I guess, or
Okay.
like was the like the gentrified area.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that shit was
where
like
the shops
cool.
are at, right there at the
Yeah.
store and stuff.
And
like-
then we partied in the Bronx, like
Okay.
with, like we're right next to.
I
Yankee
didn't go to the
Stadium.
Bronx.
Bro.
Yeah.
So it was like being all around like the Dominicans and Puerto
Yeah.
Ricans and shit. Like that shit was.
They
cool
say
as
the
fuck.
Bronx is tough, bro.
The Bronx was fucking cool,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Yeah,
drinking right next to Yankee Stadium.
Oh,
Was sick.
yeah.
So I feel like you'd fuck with it.
I didn't go to the Bronx. They said it was kind of tough
Yeah.
out there. But I went to Queens. I went to Harlem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
so
went-
you've been?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I've been
okay.
to
I thought
New York,
you
yeah.
hadn't been. I thought
I
you
was in
hadn't been.
Manhattan.
Oh,
I was
fuck
in
yeah.
Brooklyn, where you said where the
Yeah.
nice gentrified areas at. I went to go get that cheesecake at Junior's and stuff like that. You
Oh,
just go
sick,
to the New
sick,
York
sick.
stuff.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Hell
That's
yeah.
dope. That's dope.
It's dope. Hell
Yeah, yeah. My bad. I
like
totally.
it. Yeah, Queens was mainly where probably I would go, and then Brooklyn. Brooklyn is dope.
Brooklyn's dope.
Yeah, like Brooklyn Heights right there. They got the little library. The homie stays across the street.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sick, sick.
I didn't stay with him, but we stayed on the other side of Brooklyn to where you were talking
Yeah.
about. They got like shoe stores right there and all that. Dude, we were walking down there, and every kid in school, bro, has Jordans, bro, or like and nothing below, dude. Like they all got some phone posits and stuff
Well,
like
yes,
that.
the fashion capital. of the
Yeah,
world
dude,
type
like
shit,
that
yeah.
was crazy to me. Like you walk down the street, and that's all you see on these kids in the school and shit like that. Going to school, like what the.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Dude, off subject a little bit, just because it came to mind. I'd love to get. What do you guys think about? You saw that Kendrick's gonna have SZA as his special guest.
Oh,
What do
no
you think
way.
about
Oh
that?
yeah,
What do you think about that?
I feel like I
You
was
like that?
that was expected.
You like that? You like that?
This fool,
Well, he wasn't gonna have Lefty Gunplay out there.
man, dude. He knows I rock with Lefty, bro.
Dude,
Man,
I
he's
fuck with Lefty.
comic gold,
What,
dude.
because he
Like,
Lefty?
I'm not
He's
saying
gold.
he's the funny dude, like a goofball or nothing. Like,
Yeah,
He's like he's an energy. He's a vibe, huh?
Dude,
Yeah.
I feel like
Character.
I know a guy like him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's why in LA he's so big, at least because you got some, dude.
Like you
him.
guys, knowing the SGB more than me and shit
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah.
what do you
Oh,
guys think
dude.
about like that?
Dude, he's-
of Lefty now.
Dude,
you know?
he is the epitome of a SGV.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's how they are.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like it's really so being from the like those guys that are from. I'm not speaking for them, 'cause I really don't know about anything about that,
Of
But
course.
what I see
Just growing up in there though.
around
basically.
it, like I feel like they gotta go harder
Like,
than LA dudes.
Did you have any
sometimes.
like lefty gunplays in your high school and
Oh,
stuff
dude.
like that? You
Oh,
know?
dude, I had.
Neighbor,
That's what
the
I'm
neighborhood.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's what you're saying. Basically.
Yeah, but that's why he is
Yeah.
all of that.
There's
you
nothing
know?
wrong. That's like where you're from. That's your side. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. But
That's how you're gonna act, and
like that's
how
why
the
he's
culture
over the
is,
top
You know?
type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like it seems like that, but it's like they've always just felt like they got to go harder, dude. Because it's like you're not battling, but like you're the name that you got to compare with is LA, bro. You know, so you got to
He has
do your
energy,
thing. You
dude.
know what I mean? But yeah, dude, Lefty. I feel like I knew 10 dudes. Like honestly,
For me, I felt like I never really got into his music too much.
Yeah.
Like it just here and there. But to find out that there was like somebody that's like 2 miles down from where I live is popping, it was like, oh fuck yeah. Like so
You know what's trippy? You know in that video you sent me for that new song, how does that shit? That bitch, what is it? Rolling Loud, Thailand. What's that shit? You saw that shit? Man, what's that shit? Look, you sent it to me, bro.
but dude.
But in that video, there's a dude in there that I'm guessing is from the same like neighborhood as him, and he did my tattoos, bro.
Oh,
He did,
okay.
like, but it was when he was first starting, and he was working like out of his apartment and
Yeah,
shit
you
like
see,
that.
man, he's doing good shit, man.
But yeah,
he
it's
got
all
paid.
like- yeah.
he got that off that Kendrick. That's his first check.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
You could automatically say that's his
Oh, yeah,
first check.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
hopefully he takes that and gets more checks.
Well, the
you
shit
know?
he's been releasing late, like honestly, in the beginning,
He don't sound that bad, man.
No,
With
he
OGZ,
doesn't. No,
you
he's
feel me?
actually spazzing. Like I fuck with it heavy, especially after after that Kendrick thing, he saw how big. I feel like he saw how big he could potentially become, so on and so forth. So he stepped his bars up. In the beginning, I wasn't too keen on his music, but I fucked with the character, like who he was. You know, I wasn't keen on the music, but now I'm fucking with the music, dude.
Yeah,
Where I'm like,
man.
this is actually kind of tight. You know?
He just it's like once they find those pockets, you
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
because it's very easy to just be rambling.
Yeah.
But that's what's tough about these guys that break online nowadays, bro. Especially if they have a good personality. The personality blows. They got maybe a couple songs, but it's the personality, right? And they're still grooming into being an artist. As to where back in the day, they were making music. They had to perfect the music. Then they got
Exactly.
into the music industry. They molded this character. They pushed this character, and now here's the full package. As to where these guys are starting today, making a dope piece of content tomorrow, blowing up,
Yeah.
and then the music doesn't match
Yeah.
him
There you go.
because it's like he hasn't even had the time to develop yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As an artist,
Yeah.
he's always had the personality. He's always been a star, but as an artist, the dude hasn't developed. You know, so it's cool to see him develop as an artist and see him doing
Still,
some
there's a
dope
lot
Yeah,
of
because if he
potential.
wants to be in the rap game,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
gonna develop.
He's taking
gonna
himself
get
seriously
better.
as a rapper and
Yeah.
shit, you know, and it's cool to hear, bro. And I fuck with it. And yeah.
You all can't be naturals and just come off the gate.
Off the
Yeah,
gate. I don't
yeah.
think anybody
That's
does. By the
one
way,
in a
did you guys
million.
hear Irv Gotti passed, man?
Yeah.
R.I.P. the legend, dude. I was told him that I was a little mad because he sent me a post on 50 Cent. You know how they had beef, right?
That's what I'm saying.
And he
Did
was
you ever
smoking a
side
hookah.
with it, though, is what I'm saying? No? You
Oh,
didn't
but I was,
side with it?
no, if I, yeah, I was. I'm getting fucked up now. But I didn't like that he put a picture of him smoking a hookah and was like, "Oh, smoking on that Irv Gotti pack." That was fucked up, bro.
That guy's disrespectful, bro.
that's the
But in
king
a
of
funny
trolls,
way,
bro.
you know, he's
Yeah,
a troll.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
king
He's a
troll,
king of
bro.
trolling,
Bro, but I'm
He's
telling
king
him,
troll.
like, I told him, I was
Right.
like, at one point, what does it feel like? Like, I fuck with 50, right? Like, for us, dude, he's like one of
Childhood hero
our
right there.
generation's favorite artists, bro. If
yeah.
there's very little people that I could meet Drake and probably not be started. Like, I'd just be like, all right,
think
cool.
what?
You know,
I
like
was-
Kendrick, all these guys. But if I met 50, I'd be like, oh, shit. That's
50,
fucking 50.
Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd Banks.
I was like probably coming out of high school or in high school still when 50 came.
Yeah,
So,
dude, and he was the shit. So I was telling him, I was like, when does it
He
become?
changed the game.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
but as of lately, it feels like misery loves company type thing because he started beefing with the people from BMF because they took a
Yeah.
picture with Rick Ross. He's now doing the Irv Gotti thing. It's like, bro, you're fucking rich as fuck. Like, you don't gotta still keep pushing.
People don't forget.
He don't forget, I guess. You know what I mean? But he has something. Yeah.
He feels that disloyal from.
I think it's naturally though, right? Like that's just his character. Like,
But I don't know why he would
He's
feel
gonna
that
be
way
a
towards
troll,
Rick
like-
Ross, bro.
It's just a long time beef.
No, I'm sorry. Let me let me reiterate. I don't know why he would feel that way towards like Lil Meech, you know, and just tell him like ain't no show no more,
Yeah,
like we done
I
type
see
shit.
that.
You
Yeah,
know,
that was-
like that's too
Yeah.
much, bro. Especially the shows that hit. Fuck that. I don't
Try to keep
like
it
the
going.
there's now there's money involved. You know what I'm saying?
Let
Like-
me like figure it out.
like, what does it
money-wise,
matter
or-
that the dude took a picture with homie? You know what I mean? Like,
Like if anything, you should be giving him more. Like you should be lacing his pockets.
if anything, it's cool, bro. He took a picture with him. What the fuck that
I think
matter to me?
it was apparently he took a picture of him and gave him some bread or something.
Yeah, gave him some bread or something. But dude,
Rick Ross
Rick
is
Ross,
paying him for an appearance.
but Rick
Yeah.
Ross, you owe him that period because you the whole. I think I'm Big Meech.
Yeah.
Hilarious. So you owe. So if he comes
Blowing
home,
money
yeah,
fast.
if he comes home, you owe him some money, bro, because one of
Yeah.
your biggest songs was based around him. You
Yeah.
know, so that's
They're
just,
gonna
Yeah,
off
touche.
top.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
off
they're gonna
top.
meet.
fair.
Yeah.
That's off top, you know, but I didn't like that he just canceled the show over that. It's like, bro, don't be petty. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rick Ross gave him some money. Cool. Bro, you think Rick Ross the only one that gave Big Meech some money when he come home? No, I'm sure Young Jeezy did. I'm sure all these dudes from his camp did probably, you know what I'm saying? But I doubt it, bro.
Pretty
Or
sure.
the-
So they got taken care of.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure, you know. So if to cancel the show over that, I thought was, and I didn't like that Irv got it. So I'm like, 50. Come on, man. I expect more out of you, dude. I
A
expect
little more
out of you.
respect there. You know?
Yeah, a little
But
something.
you gotta understand they were beefing, and I don't know how deep that beef.
I think it
goes.
got violent. No, what was Draw Rule with Murder Inc.
Oh yeah. No, it got
Yeah.
violent. It got violent. But
During-
They got violent, right? Yeah. I see. I don't really know.
Yeah.
so.
But still, it's 20 years later. You
No,
guys have
totally.
seen each other a billion times since then. You know, it's like let's just let
Hey,
that
guys
man
are
rest in
both
peace.
rich.
No, no one holds a grudge.
Because Irv Gotti is a respected legend in his own right.
Yeah,
He made
man. He
great
did what he
music,
did.
and rest in peace to a legend.
did
bro.
what he did.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
At one time, Ja Rule was hot, man.
Yeah,
was
And
he?
then 50 came out of nowhere. Bro.
Yeah, man.
But Ja Rule was hot, bro.
Yeah. What do you think was better? And you that got to I got to experience some of the 90s hip hop. I got to experience all of the 2000s hip hop. But 90s or 2000s hip hop, who takes the cake for you?
Probably 2000s, man. I'm not gonna lie.
2000s. Okay,
That's where it changed.
fair. I've had time to go back and listen to 90s music thoroughly. I would also say 2000s.
Yeah.
And then you got the dudes like Jay-Z that still kept in during the decades. So,
Yeah,
I just feel like the sound evolved in the 2000s.
yeah, right?
yeah.
There's
Dude,
something
the-
special about that early 2000s.
I'll tell you, the South. The South. I mean, honestly, bro, they the ones that changed. It was all boom, boom, bap, boom, boom, boom.
The South
and
had a
gangsta
big hold.
rap and all that, you know?
I hope Outkast gets their own film and start it from like, or maybe a moment be like where that Source Awards was like, the South is where it's at, and everybody's focusing on Tupac and Biggie, but they make a movie about how they just changed the game.
Like the
Their side.
NWA
They changed the
one,
game,
like a movie
dude.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Some
changed
shit
Yeah,
that'd
man,
be
like
nuts.
all those stories would be good. Hell
Yeah. I would say, what about you, 90s and 2000s?
Yeah, 2000s.
Who's your favorite artist to the 50?
Yeah.
And then who after 50?
Mm-hmm. Let's say.
I'd have to go Jeezy. Eminem.
To that
Eminem.
Eminem.
Good way to go.
Eminem was putting out some shit in his time, man. That was crazy. And I probably shouldn't have been listening to it, right?
No.
It was very explicit.
It was very and depressing, you know.
Yeah.
Now, do you listen to Eminem now? Like, no.
Some songs.
Like, I'll go back and I'll bump Pac. The real Slim Shady, obviously, always. But like Eminem don't really got a catalog that I can go back to.
You didn't rock with his last song he had? You
Which
know?
one?
What the hell? Damn, I forgot. How
I'm not
it
gonna
goes.
lie. One of my guilty pleasure songs that I like to listen to is Stan.
No.
I don't know why. I just love the man. The tea's gone cold.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why.
Yeah.
Dude,
Come
that's
on,
like
dude.
telling me
That's
you
a
love
classic.
fucking Dancing with the Devil by Immortal Technique.
Hey, if it had
Have
a
you guys
good
heard that
hook-
shit? Have you guys heard that shit?
You haven't heard that shit, Wally?
Oh, my-
You didn't
Wally,
go through that phase in
that's-
high
I
school?
probably have, but
That's
I
8
didn't.
minutes of him just telling this really dark story.
And it's
I once
true.
knew somebody. and
Immortal
his real name
Technique though
was
is like
Willie
some
Young.
underground, you know.
His primary
If you know, you
concern
know, you know.
was making $1 million, and then he was just-
Damn.
and it's like dark. And it's just, you know,
Gritty,
you're just like,
dark and
fuck,
gritty.
that's some shit right there, you know. Homie had
We
been.
don't fuck with Ditto? My teeth? No, come on. That hook is crazy.
It's depressing, dude.
It is a depressing song.
Jeezy is another one though.
Jeezy was up
Yeah.
there.
Oh man, that was an
Thug
impact.
Motivation 101.
That was an
Oh,
impact to
that's-
everybody's lives in LA.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
And
Akon.
from being from the south.
Akon.
Akon was the shit.
Akon, what the fuck? If you got an Akon feature,
When I see you, I run
Yeah.
out of words.
Dude, we just played that shit the other day. Yeah. I was like, yeah, we leave this on there. We
What
leave
about
this shit.
I call it cheesy now, but what about the Shake That Laffy Taffy?
Oh, that was the
Laffy
shit,
Taffy.
dude. That was the shit.
What you guys rocking with it? That's around, you know, you guys are older now right there.
You know
no?
what it was? At the
Yeah,
time,
right.
You know what?
At the
I
time it
feel
was.
like that too. That mid 2000s, 5s, and on, like all those songs they did about like dances, like we got a lot of that.
You know what I
I
liked a
loved
lot
it.
of was and I'll give credit, the crank, a lot of variations to the crank that.
Like the
there was a
Superman,
crank that
the
Batman.
Aquaman.
There was
Yeah,
a crank that
yeah.
Batman. That was the shit. You know, there was different.
Crank that
crank
was man, that was hard when they came out.
Yeah,
bro.
I
I'm
didn't
not
know
gonna
how to-
lie.
I didn't know how to do it.
It wasn't cheesy.
Were
I
you,
don't
a
know how to
jorts,
do
Now
it.
it's cheesy, huh?
were you a jorts guy back then?
What?
A
Jorts? Jean shorts?
Jean shorts? No, hell no.
No?
I said
didn't
no,
know.
hell no.
It was always khaki shorts.
What was it-
maybe.
what was it-
But
what
not
was-
those cholo ones, like you
What was
know.
a Lucas fit back in the early 2000s?
Man, it was probably. I'm gonna have to say what Tommy still was in, probably.
Tommy, damn,
Yeah.
damn, that was the shit back
And
then.
now still Old Navy, Gap, and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
You know, you went
That's
from
classic.
that, and then Polo hits. Once Polo hits, you know, it's over.
Oh, that was
yeah.
over.
Were you a big
Polo was
Have
in.
you always been a big Kanye fan?
Hell yeah,
Okay.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I've always rocked.
That's the
him from
vibe I got
start.
right now when you were explaining. Like, sounds like he was a big Kanye
Hell
fan.
yeah,
Yeah.
Polo with the backpack.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Backpack.
I remember I was
yeah.
in middle school when they was
MySpace.
they was talking about if Kanye could be a good rapper or not, and people were judging his first album like, oh, I don't know, he's just a producer, he should take to producing and this and that. And that first album,
I think that the first two. Yeah,
I want to say I haven't
I
heard
still go
a-
back to. I always go back to.
I haven't heard a Kanye album that I've been disappointed in, because even Yeezus, I went back, not recently, but I've gone back and I enjoy it for what it is, you know. And
I
it's
think that's what it is about Kanye. At the very least, you're gonna enjoy it for what it is. At the very least.
But there's some good shit on there, like
least.
what's Yeezy's
Yeah,
all on your sofa.
Well, you're a Yeezy fan for sure,
He's
but
the
I'm
red
asking, you're a Yeezy
October.
fan?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
shit's tough.
Sometimes his antics, his side like sideshow shit that he does.
Oh man, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
It irritates me.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, come on, dog. Like, you know, like I feel like you should know better. You know,
You're right.
Like,
You're right.
But like, I like him. I love him. You know, but
you
it's
didn't
just-
like asshole Kanye then, huh? When he had his asshole face, you know.
I was.
He was with Amber Rose. He was drinking Hennessy, you know, at the award shows. You know, hey, he was bad. Bro.
That was
Yeah,
bad.
that was.
But you know what? Sometimes you gotta have those moments.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
you do.
You know,
Everybody's not all perfect like LeBron and shit.
Like LeBron, LeBron is just too
You said that
clean.
with
There's
hate.
something there.
Nah, but
There's
so
something there.
I've heard
Yeah,
that
he
somewhere.
did.
Yeah.
Somebody brought that up. Like, dude, like LeBron's too fucking perfect.
He's
Like,
perfect.
Yeah.
There's
No-
no mistakes.
No type of fucking scandals. Have you heard? Like his biggest scandal to date is the fact that he has his son on the team that he plays on.
Oh, dude, I want to tell you guys. I watched Den of Thieves the other day, part 2.
oh yeah,
Not for me.
you didn't like it?
Not for me.
I haven't
No?
watched
You like
it
it?
yet.
You haven't seen
I
it?
haven't seen it yet. You
Did
watched
you like it?
Yeah, we
You
went
like
to go see it.
You liked it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it.
I didn't like it.
Okay, it wasn't a lot of action because the action was probably towards the end already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's
But even the
basically
storytelling-
without spoiling it, I guess, because he hasn't seen it. You know.
Yeah, but even the
But I liked it.
storytelling was.
But
like,
you know what?
Judge it for what you
from
think
the
it is,
preview
but-
I got. Again, like we talked about Fast and the Furious
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
But it's that where when it becomes like kind of like unreal. You know what I'm saying? Like Den of Thieves was like pushing it. You got in fucking. Didn't they get in like shootings with cops and shit?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you could push it that far, but
Yeah.
like going to government stuff is like, all right, never mind.
And then now you're breaking. I don't know.
You're breaking government
Because
laws.
if you
like-
give me if you give me a movie where it's like from the beginning the whole end goal was like, I don't know, some corny ass heist in a museum for something, you know, but you're like breaking into the biggest bank in the world for some old money. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that was part 2 too. They were trying to break in.
Yeah, it just
something
didn't. It
else
just
again.
didn't make sense, and it was weird. But watch
I don't know. It's a
watch
heist
it.
movie though.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me,
yeah,
it
yeah,
goes
yeah.
into my heist movies. You know, like, you know.
yeah. Heist movie.
Which,
are always good.
which one's the one with the heist movie? It was like a comedy though.
Yeah.
Which with Ben? Is it Ben Stiller?
Oh,
and, like,
that's Tower Heist.
Tower
Really
Heist. I
Tower
thought that one was
Heist.
great.
That one was
Just because
really
we talking heist, but
Yeah.
Tower
Do you guys?
Heist. I like that one.
yeah.
And I have OCD, so I bounce around a lot. But do you guys think that Kendrick comes out to Not Like Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the lawsuit was gonna be a thing, but after seeing the Grammys and everybody's singing it, bro,
And then
he might replay it 2-3 times at the Super Bowl. Like,
That's all he's gonna
shit on
play.
him.
Yeah.
And then just shit on him.
Hey, what
Yeah.
if he brings out Lefty to TV off?
Oh my gosh.
That'd be crazy. That'd be viral.
I
Yeah.
doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it. I'm sure there'll be guests though. Like, who do you like? I don't think SZA's the only thing. You know.
He
Like, shout
has
out
to
to
have
SZA. She
somebody
makes
else.
great music, but I don't know.
That's my.
I don't know if she's Super Bowl like
Okay.
to get pumped on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I mean, they've had guests
she has
throughout
some-
the years
yeah.
that have been like not the most,
does
I
have
guess
hits.
you could say, adrenaline giving
Yeah.
guest. You know, so that's
I
cool.
think she'll
But
be fine.
she's gonna be dope. But I feel like with how hot he is right now, he could have. I don't want to say done better, but done better.
maybe given more of a wow factor.
Or what if he fucked us all up and brought Drake out? or what if he fucks us all up and brings Lil Wayne out and gives
Yeah.
us what we want?
What if they perform Mona Lisa? That,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, you could.
That would make me happy.
Could I
That'd
think
be
Lil
sick.
Wayne? I think Lil Wayne comes out if
And
I
bridge
think-
He
and
said
bridge
no.
the
He
gap
put out a
back.
video saying
Oh, he said
no.
no?
Yeah.
Well, Jay-Z got control of everything that I guess the NFL does music wise
Some shit like
That's
he
what
has
they're
a-
saying.
in the Super Bowl or
He
something.
has a
Yeah,
very
He
strong
has
say.
inputs
Like,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, he had.
Like, if it doesn't sound right, he'll say it. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
sound
they
right.
just ain't it.
There's a big thing where he didn't want 50 Cent.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
the
yeah,
LA
yeah,
one. And
yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
well, we're not doing it unless 50
Eminem said he's not doing it unless that, which was cool.
And they wanted Eminem for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't do it without Eminem on that one, I think. Right?
So that's my thing. I'm saying like if Kendrick, I think he has to bring somebody big, right?
yeah.
yeah.
Not somebody from the streets or the camp or something.
Doesn't bring Lil Wayne, but brings out No Limit.
Oh,
Damn, you see? In New Orleans? Come on.
yeah. That
That's a good idea, man. You're thinking,
no,
you know, now you're thinking, you know.
dude. Master P was
And
doing.
Master,
And
what's
just give
more
a
New
big
Orleans?
shit,
What's more
bro.
New Orleans?
Just give a big middle finger to Cash Money.
What's that movie he did where they were trapping the cell phones? What's that shit called?
I got the hookup.
I got.
I got
Holla
the
if you
hookup.
hear me.
That's a good movie.
That shit was tight.
Yeah, yeah.
was a
That
great
shit was
movie.
tight, dude. Yeah, Master P did some dope shit, man.
Matt,
Yeah, he
bro.
did. No, without taking nothing out of Cash Money. Come on, but
Yeah.
Master P, come on,
He
dude.
got the whole blueprint, man. Of
He
ownership.
has Snoop over there. When dudes was trying to get on Snoop, according to the, what
He helped
everything-
Snoop. I ain't gonna say he saved him, but
Yeah, but he helped him.
But he helped him for sure.
make
And
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg
has said that
sound
himself.
lame,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he's
he's
Snoop
getting
has said that
helped
himself.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't
Even
save him
financially,
and
he
stuff
was-
like
Yeah,
that.
financially, and they released the blue carpet with that.
Well, that was it. That he said how many did he pull out of No Limit? Like 2 records, I think, and he said, and he could go free. Or
Yeah, he can go free. And Master
how many
P's a
records
dope
did he
dude.
do? I think did he do 2 or 3? I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. I know.
think
I know that.
I think he
Blue
did
Carpet,
3.
right?
Yeah, because he
Or
did paid the
was it
cost to be the
Dogfather he
boss.
did on that one?
I don't know. I don't know.
something
I'm
like
not
that.
big on Snoop.
I think he did the Dogfather through that.
Okay.
Something like
That
that.
was Dogfather was Death Row, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because through No Limit, if I'm not mistaken, he did paid the cost to be the boss. What
Blue
else?
Carpet.
He did Blue Carpet with
Carpet.
No Limit still.
Yeah,
no, I
yeah.
think that was his own already.
That was on.
Yeah, I
Really?
think he did. He did. What's that other one?
No.
What's the other one? It's a Top Dog, I think. No, what is this other one? And then he did The Last Meal.
Yeah, last
You know, The
Who's
Last
your
Meal
favorite
was
West
No
Coast
Limit
artist
still.
ever? Your
What?
favorite West Coast artist ever?
Favorite West Coast artist?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go Tupac all the way. You know,
Tupac.
with that.
You
yeah.
consider him West Coast?
Yeah.
Yeah. I consider him West
Even
Coast.
though
but-
he, everywhere he bounced.
Yeah.
But the Tupac I know when I was a kid
was West Coast.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
West Coast.
Okay. What about you, Wally?
Ah, shit.
Tupac's taken.
Ice Cube.
Nice.
That's crazy because I thought you would have said like Nipsey Hussle or something. you
Yeah,
know?
that's nice. Ice Cube is a good one. Ice Cube is a good one. I would probably have to go. I'd probably have to go Cube as well, dude.
Cube?
Cube as well. Yeah, because
What if Cube was taken?
Cube.
Like it is right now.
Cube was taken. Good. I like that. Cube was taken. Fuck. I don't know, man. Because I don't know. I'm more into lyrics than I am the part. So I'll go Kendrick then at that point, honestly.
Right?
Honestly.
Because
Or you know what? I
It
take that
shouldn't be
back.
no back then or right now.
I
You
take
should
that
say
back.
right now.
I'll go like from what was the first shit? The documentary? From like the documentary to like the LAX Files game.
The game?
Yeah.
Man.
From documentary to LAX though, you know.
Hey, but that's, I mean, that's, oh no, even his album after, the one with Jesus Piece.
That one was good. That was good.
Yeah,
But I'll give
yeah.
him
Yeah.
okay, I'll give him up to that then. But the game was real dope for a
We
while.
was just
Actually,
drinking.
yeah.
That
Too many
documentary was.
Me and this fool was just drinking the other night, and this fool puts. What did you put?
Oh, the Doctor's
The
Advocate.
Doctor's Advocate.
From,
But what was that Let's Ride? Remember that Let's Ride shit?
Yeah.
Bro,
Let's
that
Ride.
was great. That was great.
Yeah, no, the game has some dope shit. So what about you?
Favorite West Coast artist?
Yeah. Those three are taken.
Probably Easy.
Oh.
Easy. The first.
Oh.
So one of the first rap songs. It's funny because he reminds me of Juan. My uncle. One of the first like gangster rap songs he like threw me onto was "Automobile" by Easy and
Okay.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
And I just went into a whole fucking rabbit hole of Easy E, and then that's when I got into NWA. So yeah, I fuck with Easy E heavy.
At what age you say?
I was like 9 or 10.
Okay.
But I was also big into 50 Cent at the time. 50 Cent
Okay.
was like he's my goat.
Man.
Yeah, 50 Cent is a game.
I still remember buying like the Get Rich or Die Trying off like a vendor off the street type shit. Telling my grandpa like, oh, I want this one.
He was in the club too. Like he was banging too in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, again, I got OCD. It might be a good thing for a podcast, though, right? To have like ADHD and be all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
it works out. It works out.
Yeah, dude. So I was thinking about I want to go catch one of those Tijuana Tomateros games, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Like,
Mexican
yeah,
league.
yeah, we gotta go do that,
That'd
dude.
be
We gotta
sick
go
to
do
do
that.
that.
I've been meaning to mention that to both of you because I know you guys
It's
know
not-
your way
they're-
around
they're-
Mexico.
They're cholos. No,
No,
no, there's
they
something
don't-
else.
like they could be our tour guides
Yeah.
to TJ.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I
Type shit.
think TJ has a different name. I think the
Is it?
Tomateros, yeah, they're Sinaloa, and I think
Are
the
they-
TJ is something else.
Is it the
Yeah.
Cholos?
Yeah.
No, that's the soccer
No,
team.
that's the soccer team. But I said Cholos too.
But all I
but-
saw was
Toros.
fucking
The Toros.
Toros.
You
But
know what I
yeah,
mean?
dude, we got to go to TJ to catch a baseball
Yeah,
game. That'd be
it's
fucking
called the Toros.
Toros.
It's called the
And I
Toros?
think, yeah, we
I just saw they have like mass like their cheerleaders. Imagine really it was the cheerleaders that enticed me to go.
Bro, no, just everything they have, like even the food.
Bro,
the
the
That's what I
vibes.
was gonna
Yeah.
say.
The vibes.
You get you a
everything.
soup.
Yeah.
With real
That's where
shrimp
my
in
head
it.
was going.
With real shrimp in it.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I saw when they did that with.
Imagine maybe we can knock go into
Mexico.
China out in one night and head to Hong Kong as well. Transition.
Hey, you're reading our minds, dude.
Nah,
We're like, hey,
fucking-
man, when we gonna go to TJ, man? We're gonna go,
Get some Chinese
From
food.
Go get
what
some
I've
Chinese
heard,
food, you
from
know?
what I've heard, it's not only a respectable Chinese restaurant, it's one that's been around for a long time and apparently has 5 stars on Yelp. So it has a Yelp page,
dude.
and apparently
It's a vibe.
They must
bro.
have
They
great
have their own
orange
weapons,
chicken.
bro. They pick you up in a limo or a
Yeah.
shuttle from the border. You know, they
And
take
I-
you there. I'm gonna sound like oh, this guy knows what
In a
he
limousine.
knows what he's talking about.
like Nobu doesn't give this treatment. You know what I
go.
mean? It's
Hell no, man.
Yeah, they whine.
That's
they
the
whine.
thing.
Yeah.
This
They
is
set-
the real red carpet right
They
here.
set the
bro.
chopstick out, and and they let you pick your food.
Wow.
No, not
and
only that,
apparently-
it's a vibe, bro.
Apparently, the orange chicken is amazing. But yeah, you were saying.
It's a vibe, bro. Like
it's a
you
vibe.
go in there, it's like out here, but different, like more maximized. You know?
yeah.
Like it's just a vibe right there. You know, you're chilling, and it's over like 150. What is it? I don't know how much they say.
Wow.
200 sometimes. Girls, bro.
Wow, 200 and a small person.
And a donkey.
Yeah, donkey. Yeah.
200 and some orange chicken. I'm there.
Yeah, that's crazy. So people know what it is, but
Yeah.
the going joke is that it's a restaurant. But is it a strip club?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
a-
gentleman's club, bro.
Okay.
It's not a
See,
strip
I've
club.
never-
Gentlemen,
I've-
you gotta
It's a
get it right.
Tell him.
Gentlemen.
Gotta get it
I
right.
honestly, I confused it with
Emphasis on the
I confused it with a brothel.
Me too. I thought it was.
I
a brothel
confused it
this
with a
whole
brothel.
No, that's not. No, you know, I guess
gave me the
brothels are
Marlon
no
vibes.
more. This is just like a gentleman's club.
It's a gentleman's club.
Gentleman's
you know.
club.
Okay.
That
So,
shit just happens.
Yeah,
sometimes.
you know.
no, but apparently, imagine apparently. No, I've really never been, but
Me neither.
I've heard through the grapevine that they have like rentable rooms and shit.
I love it, bro.
But okay, but it's a strip club. They got that.
No, but there's like it's a hotel room.
Yeah, no,
Right.
like
Huh.
all bullshit is right next door.
Oh, it's next door.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not on.
I'm
this
always showing this for like, hey man, we gotta go. You know? Not just that though, the
It's only an
amenities
hour and
there.
58 minutes right now.
Yeah. on some real shit though, like it's a nice room.
Yeah.
So aside from all that,
Yeah,
you know,
aside from that, yeah.
other stuff, like they got the food. I told this food, they got a bar right there. You can see the
Mm-hmm.
whole street. You know,
I really want to know because I probably know. I don't know.
like
if
I tell
I'll
this
ever
fool,
go,
like
you know?
man,
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go.
like some people
think
just
I'll ever
don't
go,
even
you
go.
know,
They
but
don't
I-
even go for that. Like for the orange chicken.
Like
you
I
know?
would, honestly, not just because I'm on camera, right? I would really like to go just to see what it is, just to just for
It's
mentally,
definitely
just to
something
know.
to experience.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's like going to Disneyland.
Dude, we stayed. Hey,
That's a great comparison.
we stayed there, and we stayed there, and I was sick, man. We missed our flight.
Oh,
I would have made
We
sure.
were
I
going to
was
Guadalajara.
Oh,
Yeah, and we missed our flight. Fool, I had caught a flat tire, all kind of stuff, and we made it late to the airport. So we're like, man, let's
The
go.
airport in TJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caught a flat tire on the highway too on the way over there.
Damn.
So I'm mad. I'm like, fuck it, Wally, man. We're gonna go get a room right here. But I was sick at the moment. I was like, my stomach was hurting bad.
Yeah.
So dude, I couldn't do nothing. Like it was just bad. Like
He said, as soon as I got in there, my stomach ache went
well,
away.
we stayed there like a night or well, we stayed 2 nights or
Yeah,
one.
two nights.
Yeah, we
Like
stayed there
Pepto-Bismol.
2
2
nights.
dude.
Nice.
The last night I was like, let's go downstairs, fool. Let's go see. I'm gonna take a shot to see if it's gonna feel better.
Yeah.
But nah, fool. I was like, oh,
Still
let's
down
go.
bad. Still down bad.
Hey, we just sat in the room and we were just puffing, bro.
Puffing.
You
Yeah,
didn't
that's
want
dope.
any other food.
I didn't want no food, nothing, dude. I was sick.
Okay, so is it? Tell me the vibes. Is it 1 story, 2 story?
It's 9 stories.
let's go find out for ourselves.
It's
huh?
not, right?
Way,
Because it's
9
9
stories.
Yeah.
Of dude.
Gosh, I don't even think there's that many ethnicities.
One on each floor and
that
shit.
many flavors. That many flavors of ice cream out there.
Cause like it's a hotel, bro. Like it's a nice
What?
hotel. Yeah.
Imagine how much orange chicken do they have in there?
Like imagine like bachelor parties, like people that know, you know, bachelor parties. Like I'll be showing this for like this called the ninth floor baller room and shit.
Oh yeah,
Like, it's
dude,
the
you have the
room
whole fucking floor
Yeah.
to
for
yourself.
like 5 racks and shit.
Oh
you know?
wow!
So imagine
That's actually that's
Right?
a
That's
steal.
if
Actually,
you go with
Like,
if you go with like 5 people, bro, and like everybody you know pitches in and
yeah.
shit like that.
That's not
That's
bad,
flair.
dude. That's and then
flair.
you're on
And
the
you don't
ninth
gotta
floor.
go downstairs and stuff like that.
Oh,
Oh.
room service.
Room service.
Like you said.
Orange chicken.
Okay, so let's paint the picture for the
Chow
people that have
mein,
been
anybody?
that haven't been there besides like me.
Perhaps.
So you walk in,
Like me.
You walk in, and it's a stage. They're dancing. Or
Yeah,
what-
it's a
okay.
strip club. My bad. I said
it's
it
not
already.
a brothel.
It's a gentleman's
So
club.
there's 9 floors of these strip clubs.
No. The front.
Okay.
No,
I'm
it's just
talking
the
about the
main
hotel.
place.
The next door is Hong Kong. Now Hong Kong, I think, is like 2 levels. I
Yeah,
think.
2 levels.
Yeah.
2 levels.
Oh.
But the floor, as soon as you go in, this floor is like
Yeah, and it's long. Fool, like
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's different stages all the way.
Oh, wow.
It's a long bar. You know.
And they have like little stations where
I feel like you guys might know this. Is Adelitas then? Is that a strip club as
Yeah,
well?
that was before Hong Kong
I'm
was
fucking
cracking.
glad you said that because I was gonna ask: is there anything else in the area that fits that vibe?
Before
No.
Hong Kong was open,
Not that I know what
like
Adelitas
that.
is, but yeah.
Before it was cracking like that, because they both been open the same time.
Yeah.
Adelitas was the spot,
And it was like Hong
Everybody
Kong.
everybody wasn't talking about Chinese food; they were talking about Adelita. You know,
They talk about
let's go see
tacos,
Adelita.
burritos,
Yeah,
and
back in the
quesadillas.
day.
Wow. And it was like Hong Kong, same vibe.
Oh, it's the same vibe. Bro. There's other places right there.
I've always imagined these places as like brothels for real.
No, summer
I
bars.
thought it was like, I thought it was like red
Summer
light
bar-
district.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I've always imagined? Fucking La Bamba.
What's that?
You never watched La Bamba?
The movie?
Yeah.
No.
Where they go to Tijuana.
Richie.
No,
Where they go to Tijuana and then he's like, he takes them to the Cariñosa.
You never seen La Bamba, bro?
You've never seen La Bamba?
Man, you
The
gotta
cover
check
was
it out,
always a little
dude.
corny to
Richie
me.
Valens.
Man, Richie Valens, bro. He's from the valley.
And he's flying guitar.
San Fernando.
it is a little corny, the movie, but it's, you know.
Don't you call Richie Valens corny?
Hey,
Okay, hot
The
take.
movie, I'm not saying
hot
him.
take. Hot take. I think. I don't want to go into movies again, but I think I want to stay on Hong Kong. But I think
hey, this is real after dark.
Yeah, it's real after hours.
I just think a lot of those movies from that generation aren't very good.
Okay, corny. I get it. Like
Blood
that.
in, Blood out's corny. Good
Whoa.
for what it is.
Ooh.
American Me is also a little corny to me.
Stop it. These
Bold
are great
opinion, bro,
films.
but yeah.
But they're cool. No, they're cool. They're cool. They're cool. But yeah, this is not
So-
the, yeah.
So not red light district in Mexico, just strip clubs. And
Just
they,
strip clubs,
and they like
okay.
to do some fun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like you could chill. Like you don't have to go do other
Oh.
stuff. You could chill right there. And
You get a lap dance.
Exactly. Not even a lap dance. They'll chill there and drink with you. You know.
Oh wow.
Station.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I'm telling you,
Daddy
there's
issues,
guys that
so-
need that too. You know.
Daddy issues the whole thing.
Yeah.
Take a shot as soon as he walks up. Just look over at her. Shut the fuck up.
Like a lot of them, they learn how to speak a couple words in English. They're
Oh,
they're
wow.
like, you know.
Oh wow.
Some
And so-
speak English, some cross the border, you know, to go over there and work.
Is there other pop and strip clubs besides Hong Kong? Right
Yeah,
now?
there's like other side
This
ones
is
too.
the spot, too.
It was this one. Remember, I showed you. It was like by the airport. It was on TikTok, bro. Fucking TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
And it was like a big ass, like it looks like a big ass, like a mini Caesar's Palace. And
Wow, bro. Speaking of TikTok and like weird shit like that,
Yeah.
there's this dude that keeps coming up on my timeline, and it'll come up, and then it'll stay on my shit for like 2 weeks, and then he'll leave, and he'll come back. But it's this dude called Team Clap Cheeks. And
he's come on my
He's
algorithm.
come on your
Of course,
shit,
bro.
too.
Dog.
Same
Yeah,
here.
Team Clap.
Of course,
As soon as he said it, I knew what he was talking about.
Team Clap. That guy.
And here we go. He says, "Hey, welcome everybody." He says,
Welcome
to
everybody
another-
who's ready to slap some cheeks.
Dog.
He was like, hell yeah. You know? If you guys want the full description, you gotta get the fucking
Link in the bio.
You gotta get the link in the bio. Like
Could
dude,
link
people
to his
are
OnlyFans and
Also, he
some
really
shit.
does go clap
bro, he'll
cheeks.
go, he'll clap,
He'll show you spots.
and then he'll
Where
No,
to
I saw
clap
when he was on
cheeks.
Figueroa.
that was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That
But
was
no, he'd
crazy.
be in
I've seen
Vegas.
that
My
one.
favorite ones are when he's in Vegas.
I think he lives in Vegas.
yeah, I
if I'm
think
not
so,
mistaken, because
too.
that's where, mostly where
and
I
he's
see
with
his
his
shit.
girl. No, I hear a
I
girl
don't know.
with
I
him
hear
all the
somebody
time.
with him, but yeah,
No,
that
yeah,
guy's
yeah.
fucking great.
He went to like Arizona recently.
Oh
too.
my god, I'd be dying at his shit. Like I'll just watch it because he'll walk in and he'll be like, he'll say something funny. Can we
Yeah,
slap
yeah.
some cheeks
Yeah.
in here? That shit's so funny, dude. You can literally
One in
get
Vegas,
fake.
Cheryl's.
Yeah, he's talking about Pahrump. You guys ever heard of Pahrump?
No,
too?
what's Pahrump?
You little
That's a
nasty, what are you talking
brothel.
about?
That's a brothel.
Those
And-
are
but I hear
in Las
brothels.
Vegas.
I hear
Nasty
brothels
motherfucker.
have to be a certain
That was a good topic.
a certain distance
Back on the
from
back on the
Vegas.
that tip, you know.
Is that true that brothels have to be like a certain distance from Vegas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one is like fucking. You gotta drive.
Drive
It's like
there.
like what?
Which
30?
one's the one that Lamar
45
Odom-
minutes.
away from Vegas?
It's like before you go to Vegas, you take what Blue Diamond. That's right before you go to Vegas. There's like another highway that goes that way,
Okay.
and it'll take you to Pahrump. So
is
now
that
you're
the
in
city?
Pahrump, Nevada. That's the name of the town. It's a town.
Pahrump.
So that's where the ranches are at.
That's where they found
Ranches.
Lamar Odom.
Oh, that's where they found
same
Lamar
one,
Odom,
same
bro.
one. Oh,
So it's just like a little pervy traffic.
yeah, like a little. Dude, but I saw a Vice thing this guy did. This guy went into one and like he did the whole Vice thing. And apparently not only are they like extremely safe, like they test the guy, they test the girl, like the whole shit, right?
yeah.
And then they said that they've also helped people that like didn't know that they were sick, bro. So they'll walk in, they'll get an STD and they'll realize they're sick, or they'll come and like their cum will have blood in it, and that's obviously a sign of testicular cancer. So
shit.
so yeah, she was obviously like end of the day.
Didn't one of these
Yeah,
places?
pussy over there. You know what I mean? But she was making it to seem like
Didn't one of these places have like an HBO series?
Yeah.
Back in the day?
I was just thinking that, bro.
Yeah.
You man.
Yeah.
You read my mind right there.
I would say
I was
going
gonna say
not
that.
I watched it. Mom, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but
I
I come across-
full on watched
You know,
that,
that
bro.
was,
I
that
watched
came on.
that.
You're right. That came on
It
after
used, to,
Girls Gone
it
Wild.
used to be called what's that called? Cat House or
yes,
something
I knew
like
it was
that.
called.
House.
I just
Yeah.
don't want to sound like.
He's like, you on point. I knew exactly what it
Oh,
was.
HBO has all the ones, man.
Bro, HBO
Remember,
had some
they
shows
had the
back in
ones.
the day.
They had the DC hookers, I think, and then they had the Honolulu hookers.
Wow.
It was an HBO special where they were just going. Like I don't know why they didn't do Figueroa, you know, like you said.
God, yeah.
Like, but that fool was
Figueroa.
that was going all everywhere and talking to the prostitutes.
That's crazy.
I used to work like down the street from Figueroa.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that was
your
I would
route
get
then, right?
I would
My
just get
phone, I'll be back.
surprised. You guys are walking around like that?
That was your route.
Jesus.
Oh, they're walking around, dude. And
That-
it's cold.
Yeah, like it'd be raining, and I'd be like, "Whoa!"
They're out there right now.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're out there right now,
Pouring
hustling,
rain.
hustling.
bro.
things.
Right? That's a crazy issue, bro. Like it's.
And then they occasionally always get like raided or something, right?
They have like a what's that called? A unit?
Like a task force.
Yeah, like a task force.
Specifically for
Yeah,
that.
they come out like in chalecos and shit. Like what's chalecos? In vests. And
Okay.
then-
Well, I have a question. Are pimps still a thing?
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, they're still a thing. They're still a thing.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know.
There's a different type of pimp nowadays, but
I
yeah.
didn't know if these women were like independent contractors nowadays.
There's what we call them freelancers.
freelancers.
Yeah.
A pimp walked in the other day. I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
He said he like. Remember?
Remind me.
Remember the lady that walked in, and the dude.
Oh,
he was just
definitely a
like
pimp.
he was like, "What is all this?" And then like the girl, like I don't know. It was just like the girl was following him,
But not.
like yeah, like at a distance.
he was
maybe
like behind her.
Oh yeah.
And he would move this way and she would move that way. And he would move this way.
Real pimp.
And he was just kind of standing in the back like, I like grab whatever you want type shit. You know what I mean? And see what's up. But I don't know,
He was like he got her trained. I was like, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got her on a leash, that
Yeah.
invisible.
Yeah, bro, it was a
Going on the
trip.
pocket.
We going on the pocket.
Yeah, we might.
And that's when I realized pimps were like protectors for the most part. I was like, oh,
That's what we.
He's a protector.
We started
He's a
talking about it, and we're like,
manager.
these guys are, basically
Yeah.
protector, financial advisors.
He's a financial advisor.
Financial
A pimp-
advisors.
That's what a real pimp is.
yeah,
Bro.
Yeah.
no, because
And then there's these half pimps, you know?
then they paid him out to be like these, like what was like Money Mike.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
dude,
That was way back, maybe the 70s, you
Yeah.
know, early lady.
I read.
80s.
I read maybe the first 50 pages of this Iceberg Slim pimp book.
Yeah, he was the man, bro.
That shit will
I know what
trip
book you're talking about.
you out, dude. He talks about like there's a lot of mind control that goes on behind this shit, bro. And there's like a lot of mind games. And he talks about like how him and specifically the way he was pimping.
Yeah.
He was pimping, but apparently he would break these women down mentally completely.
Real pimp.
And then and then build her back up.
Yeah,
And now she becomes dependent of him. You know what I mean? So
That's
he
what
said
pimping
that,
is.
He said that in the book, he says that there's this one girl that's
you
like,
say in the good book?
no, in the book
He
he's
prays
saying-
to it?
Yeah, in the book he says that he takes her. She's like starts with like I want to leave type shit, and he's like fuck it. You know, he takes her to the airport and shit, and then as soon as he starts dropping her bags off, she'll get on. She got on her knees and begging like, please don't do this. Take me back. I'm sorry. I was tripping type shit. You know, and that was like his. What do they call their the
Bottom
name?
bitch.
Bottom bitch. Bottom bitch.
bottom.
Lucas, you're my favorite.
I mean, I grew up over there, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah, so
you've
was
seen
his
the
bottom
pimps.
bits. Yeah, so that book will trip.
Yeah. No, I have a copy of it.
You have a copy of it?
I remember, 'cause I remember you telling me about this, and I bought it.
Yeah.
I just never touched it.
Yeah,
like
dude,
I never really read
it's,
it.
it's a trip.
There's a part in there where he's. I read it too. He says that he was pimping. And he lost like I don't know 9 or 12 of his females.
His employees.
He came back like with 16 of them. You feel me?
He came back with 16.
Yeah, with 16
He
more.
said, "I lost
and
10.
put
I'm
them
gonna go
out
get
there.
16 more."
Yeah.
And where was he from? Do you remember where he was from?
Isn't he from like Houston?
I thought he was. I don't know.
No,
I thought he was from the Bay.
maybe,
Right.
maybe.
Fillmore
What's his
Slim,
name
right?
again?
Iceberg Slim.
Oh,
Iceberg
I thought
Slim.
you
Yeah,
said Pimp
I
Slim.
said Fillmore.
yeah, Iceberg Slim.
I don't know why.
Yeah, dude.
Pimping is crazy, bro.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. You know what? I might get into the office now though, because I know you used to throw the office on back at the shop all the time.
Remember?
bro? Yeah, that
just
was your
watching
thing.
it.
That was me.
Hey,
and
whatever
homegirls.
happened to that dog you had, man?
He's still there. My homie has him.
You know,
That cute dog?
No, that was another one.
Oh,
no,
it
not
was,
the Frenchie, the pit bull. What was his name?
It was Esco.
I remember one day I walked in, he shitted all over the floor.
Yeah,
remember
bro.
that shit?
Oh, yeah.
That was bad, dude. That was bad.
Hey, that
Yeah,
dog, man, that was my dog, man.
That shop was the shit, though.
hell
man.
yeah, dude.
Dude, we had fun in that shop, man. We had fun in that.
We
shop.
went through a lot, huh, Jesse?
Yeah,
We went through a lot.
We went through a lot, dude. It was crazy.
I tripped out at that shop.
Yeah, dude, and like, I always tell Jesse like, damn, man, and then you meet people like these people actually really need like medication, dude.
Yeah.
some
Bro, that
some
was
more than this.
Yeah.
Man, dude.
Yeah, dude. There was this guy
Like
that.
his characters, like obviously you guys now that you guys have your business, you know that you guys see all these characters now.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's
In
crazy.
retail, you get to see everybody.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fun,
bro. There's
Bro.
never a dull moment.
There's never
Right?
no point. People
Like-
never stop here, bro. Like it's always a new type of person consistently, you know. So it's like never the same person twice. You know what I mean? Like it's always, I don't know. People trying to, I don't know, bro.
Bro,
It's
like
crazy.
today, he had a guy yell at him from the street. Like if
Oh, yeah.
if we bought toys and shit, and the guy kind of hyped it up if we had like if he had some shit, and then he comes in, bro, and this dude like spent like a good 20 minutes. Granted, it was my fault. I kept him around too long.
Yeah.
But he spent like a good 20 minutes telling me about his personal life. Like shit I shouldn't be knowing. Shit I shouldn't be seeing. Because he pulled out his phone and like showed me some pictures that I was like, hey, like, let's not, you know, like it was just a lot. And yeah, that guy was a lot.
Yeah, that guy
and then
was
that
a
guy
lot.
thought he had like some gold in his bag.
He thought he
and
had
he
it.
didn't. He didn't.
He thought he had it. He thought he had it. But it's like I tell a lot of people, bro, it sells. You can list it for $1,000. Now, what is it selling for? You know what I mean, bro?
Right,
Because
right.
it's like, and don't be mad at me. I'm just don't shoot the messenger, dude. Like you should be thanking me, like, oh, thanks, bro. Like, you know, like at least I know the price to my shit now. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be all right, cool. But he was upset.
It's crazy because people do their research and they base their stuff off of
What other like?
Off
what
of
other
nothing,
stuff.
really.
Maybe
yeah.
it's fake stuff that's really not there because you really got to dig in. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
look.
got to dig in, and then like
gotta
like
look.
I said, people will look it up, see the listed price, and be like, "Oh shit, 3 people listed this at $500. That's what my shit's worth." It's like, nah, bro, it really sold for 20 though. You know, and it's like, you know, but it's tough because especially with collectibles, like people hold on to them for so long, and then they do that with the expectation that it'll grow to a certain value one day, and then if it doesn't, it kind of just breaks their heart. You know what I mean? Like I know if I had a bunch of Pokemon cards 20 years from now that were still worth $1 or $2, I'd be pissed off. Like,
Like that one, like that one guy
Imagine.
who had like this guy
yeah,
had
that
like
guy.
a whole set of like the 96 it was just base cards though of the 96 NBA season.
I don't remember this.
And
guy.
he had like Kobe. Yeah, it was 2 gentlemen. Remember, he was like, "Oh, I have
Oh
cards that are-"
yeah.
He was like, "I have cards that are worth thousands of dollars." And then like we started looking him up, and a lot of them were like $1, $2 cards.
But
this guy had-
emotionally, I get
That's
how
wild.
that's worth. That's
no.
what it's worth to you.
I,
You know?
I was with him, but you saw when he started realizing what they were worth and what he thought this whole
like,
time.
No, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, so it
And
was
so
tough.
damn, he was pretty excited.
Tough.
He
That-
really
that's
thought-
also a tough part.
That's
where
a
you,
good
like,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah. You
there's-
don't want to let people down, and like, I'm sorry.
But I feel like I was telling them before. Remember, I was like, I feel like Angel, you entertained it though,
yeah, it's the good cop, bad cop.
and,
Yeah.
and Jesse he shines him off like,
You know what it is? It's like-
your shit's not worth nothing. Get him out of here.
he knows how to like let people down.
Yeah,
I'll let them down politely.
I don't.
You know,
I suck at it, bro. I don't know what it is. Like,
Just break their heart.
I was one like, get this shit the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he knows how to let people down. It's hard for me.
It is same to me. Same.
because you got to be empathetic with people. Be like, you know what? I realize what this could mean to you, but unfortunately, it doesn't mean the same to me. Yeah, man, it's been cool though, bro. Being on Melrose and like
Never a dull
and like, dude, I learned so much from the shops, bro. Like an unbelievable amount, just soaking up game. You know what I mean? And that helped me. But yeah, man, I don't think I could have done it without working there for sure, bro. It was, yeah, we had some good times.
There was a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, bro, it was a lot of stuff.
It was
happening.
never a dull moment.
It was never a dull moment. And then that was in South Central where like there's already never a dull moment. You know what I mean? So
all kind of shit was going on outside.
Yeah.
And not even in the inside, dude. So,
Yeah.
So imagine that.
Yeah, man. It was crazy. We had a good time. So I'm grateful for it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for
One
it.
hell of an era for sure.
Yeah, one hell of an era. Dude, the box, dude. The box.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll never forget the cushy punch.
Oh, dude, the cushy punch. That was bad.
That was bad. I cried.
Yeah, he cried.
Yeah.
Well, because bro, he didn't tell me like if you eat a whole one, like that's a lot,
bro. Yeah.
You get me? I ate the whole one and I was flipping out. Yeah, it was bad. It was really
We ate
bad.
one the other. We had like two of them the other day.
I was like Smokey in the pigeon coop.
Hey, I was done, dude. Yeah. It almost hit different. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they do.
Being a long time like smoker, like, dude, it hits different.
Yeah,
it always
bro.
has.
Yeah, because I don't know why. I think it's just directly into the gut, the bloodstream
Yeah.
type shit. Where it's just like, I can never do it. Like I couldn't do wax either. I know you like wax, but I can't do it.
And
bro.
that's you see how we infuse stuff now.
Yeah,
like, we put
yeah.
wax and we put
Weed
infused flour and then we put regular flour.
Yeah,
It's crazy to see. It was crazy to see like wax coming into the game.
Yeah.
Like I still remember when like somebody had it and it wasn't as clear as it is now.
That
It was like
so
really
you remember?
nasty.
Yeah, they call it the blasting days when
Yeah.
fools used to have like a tube.
Yep.
And they used to just blast weed in the tube, and that's how they would make wax.
yeah.
Let that evaporate, and then way before the technology, but they probably had it. But that's how I remember people were doing it at first.
Yeah.
People were blowing up. Remember?
Before we, quick thing before we wrap this thing up, since we're on the topic of that, what do you think about these new Nas tanks and shit that's out, bro? That shit's kind of crazy.
I
bro.
just see dollar signs, dude. Like
Bro,
somebody's
honestly,
making money.
You saw that podcast that they do
feel
where
me?
they're smoking.
Oh
it
yeah,
throughout?
yeah.
You saw
man,
that?
that's
No
it.
way.
Yeah, there's a
smoking
chick that
throughout.
she hits the balloon and she passes out and she
Yeah,
falls.
bro, that shit is sketchy. You'll see them driving and like with the big ass balloon and shit. I'm just like,
No way.
I was like, what?
I got hit. bro.
They even flavor
By
that
a
shit.
dude
Somebody,
with
yeah,
that
it was me and this fool. Tell him, man.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh fuck, we have bud, right? We're like, oh, we need some cones. So
Yeah.
we bust a bitch before we get on the freeway. We stop at this market. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna get off for cone. All right. So he's going off, and the next thing you know, I'm just in the passengers. Fuck with the radio.
No way. You were parked? You guys were
Yeah,
parked?
I was parked,
like,
dude.
right in
I
front-
was parked
right in front of the store.
right in front of that store right there by the house.
And
you
the
know
dude
where?
with the balloon.
And
was the dude with the
no,
balloon.
No,
they
the car that
hop
struck
out,
us.
dude. They hop out as like it's a little. I think it was a Toyota Tercel. It was like a 2-door, dude.
Wow.
And like 5 people
It was a
hop
4-door.
out. It was a 4-door.
Yeah, it was a 4-door,
Like
but
5
they-
people hop out, and they start running, right? So then next thing you know, they like, oh, the tank. They had left the tank in the back, dude.
Then they come back and he tells you something, right? You don't call a cop or something like that.
Now he comes back all friendly and shit because they're going to the tank. I'm like, man, get your tank and get out of here, man. Obviously, you ain't got no insurance. This car ain't even registered, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's probably a G-Ride or something.
oh,
yeah.
man.
The tank
dude.
is great.
Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy.
It's
man.
bad for the youth, bro. But
Bro,
like
it is.
they've been doing this since I was a kid too.
Like
man.
3 for 10. What
Yeah.
is it? 2 for 5? 3
And
for
it's
10?
at the
Some shit like
parties,
that,
and then
yeah.
the computer cleaner was in for a while.
The whole
too.
thing is don't drive with that shit.
Don't drive with that shit,
That
bro.
shit don't even.
With
that shit,
anything you
like-
do, bro,
Bro,
if it's gonna mess you up, like you should
Yeah.
be somewhere where you're gonna stay.
To each his own. Do as you please. Right? It's your
Yeah.
body. You're allowed to do what you want, but
Right
just
on.
do it responsibly, bro.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, don't put other people's lives in jeopardy for your shit. You know. So that's the only thing I will knock on it. And that shit's like you smoke a little bud and shit, right? But like that's killing
It
your
says it
brain
kills
cells,
brain
bro.
cells.
Like
That's
I'm sure bud does over time as well, you know. But like that shit's like almost like if you're passing out off of something, bro, it's not good. Like
And you don't know when it's coming.
Have either of you guys ever seen? I know have either of you guys ever seen somebody trip on spice?
No.
I've seen that. That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That I've seen somebody
trip
trip
the
on
fuck
spice.
out.
Yeah, I've seen somebody trip on spice.
In New York, I saw a lot of that in the smoke shops. They're
spice?
called in New York. They're called head shops.
What again?
Head shops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in head shops, they have that spice.
The spice, yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
All right. Last thing before we get, do you think shrooms will ever be legal in Cali?
It's decriminalized already, isn't it?
No.
So
Remember the time?
so that means it's still illegal to make and all that shit, right? Well, of course, but
Yeah,
like
that's bad.
you can't. Damn, dude, I don't know.
Yeah, I remember I went to Vegas recently and I saw they were selling them at like a Chevron, bro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, no, like it was in front. What's that shit called before you get to the?
No way.
Buffalo Bills? Is that what
The
that
state
is?
line?
Terribles and shit.
Yeah,
like
like
that. Yeah.
Rose, TP.
Right. There's a Chevron right there, and they were selling. I went in there because they have a donut spot as well.
Yeah.
And I looked and I was like, "Is that fucking mushrooms?" Like, yeah, it's mushrooms. I was like, "Oh shit! I didn't know that's how y'all did it down here."
No way, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
didn't know that. This is news to me.
I don't know if it was the actual mushroom, but I know it was a variant of like it could have been a chocolate or a gummy or something, but it was definitely had a mushroom on it and shit. Yeah, it was crazy. But all right, guys, we're gonna cut this thing here. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. You're more than welcome anytime. And hell yeah, dude.
Thank you for having
Looking
us.
forward to coming back. Thank y'all for having us.
Hell yeah, dude. It was fun. Push and Co. After hours, baby.